Have you ever been fast asleep, only to be jolted awake in the middle of the night by a sharp cramp in your calf? Or maybe after a short walk, your legs feel heavy, sore, and just not as steady or flexible as they used to be. You're not alone. Many people over 60 experience this. Muscle cramps, fatigue, restless nights, or even that nagging feeling that your legs are getting weaker for no clear reason. And often, we chalk it up to aging, thinking, well, that's just part of getting old. But the truth is, these symptoms aren't always caused by age itself. More often than not, they're linked to a lack of certain vitamins and minerals that our muscles and nerves need to function well, nutrients that become harder for our bodies to absorb as we get older. In today's video, I'd like to share with you 3 simple, familiar foods that are easy to find, but incredibly effective in helping reduce leg cramps, strengthen your legs, and even improve the quality of your sleep. If you're facing the same issue, or simply want to keep your legs strong and flexible as the years go by, then this video is just for you. And if you've ever had leg cramps, soreness, or found a tip that really worked, don't hesitate to share it in the comments below. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And to make sure you don't miss our upcoming videos filled with helpful tips, practical advice, and real solutions to support your health in a gentle, proactive way, go ahead and click subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Let's keep living well, feeling good, and walking strong every single day. Now let's take a look at the top 3 foods that help prevent leg cramps in older adults and boost your leg strength naturally. 1. Eggs, a simple food that supports muscle and nerve health. Eggs may seem like a simple and familiar food, but they play an important role in supporting muscle strength and nerve health, especially for older adults. As we age, the body goes through quiet but significant changes. One of these is the gradual loss of muscle mass, also known as age-related muscle loss, or sarcopenia. This is what makes many people over 60 start to feel their legs growing weaker, less flexible, more tired after walking or climbing stairs, and in some cases even losing balance more easily. For some, this condition may also lead to frequent muscle cramps, especially at night. One of the most effective ways to support the body during this stage is by getting enough high-quality protein, and eggs are an excellent choice. Each egg contains what we call complete protein, meaning it provides all 9 essential amino acids the body needs but can't produce on its own. These amino acids are essential for rebuilding and maintaining muscle fibers, especially after physical activity, or when muscles naturally break down with age. But protein isn't the only benefit. Eggs are also a natural source of vitamin D, a vital nutrient that helps the body absorb calcium and allows muscles to contract properly. When vitamin D levels are too low, muscles can become weak, response times slow down, and the likelihood of cramps increases. Older adults are especially at risk of vitamin D deficiency because they often spend less time outdoors, and sunlight is the body's main source of vitamin D. That's why adding foods like eggs, particularly the yolks, where most of the vitamin D is found, can be so important for maintaining healthy muscle function. But that's not all. Eggs are also a good source of vitamin B12, a nutrient that's especially important for keeping the nervous system healthy. Vitamin B12 helps maintain the myelin sheath, which acts like insulation around your nerves, just like the protective coating around electrical wires. When B12 is low, nerve signals traveling from the brain to your muscles can become disrupted. This can lead to symptoms like tingling, numbness, cramps, or even a sudden electric shock feeling in the hands or feet. What makes this more concerning is that older adults often have trouble absorbing B12 from food, especially if they're taking certain medications like metformin for diabetes or acid reducers for heartburn. Adding eggs to your meals is a natural, easy to digest way to get more B12, even for those who eat little or no meat, or who have trouble absorbing B12 from other animal-based foods. Now, one question that comes up a lot is, should seniors eat eggs regularly? And the answer is yes, but in moderation. Modern nutrition research shows that eating about 6 to 7 eggs per week is safe for most healthy older adults, and it doesn't significantly raise cholesterol levels, as people once feared. Eggs are also considered a better choice than red meat or processed foods, not only because they're packed with nutrients, but also because they're easy to prepare and easy to digest, especially for older adults whose digestive systems may not be as strong as they once were. That said, there are a few things to keep in mind. If you have kidney disease, high cholesterol, or a history of heart problems, it's a good idea to be mindful of how many whole eggs you eat. In these cases, using just the egg whites, which contain most of the protein but very little fat or cholesterol, can be a smarter and safer option. Of course, everyone's health situation is different, so when in doubt, it's always best to check with your doctor or a registered dietitian for personal guidance. In summary, eggs may be simple, but they're incredibly valuable. Thanks to their combination of complete protein, vitamin D, and B12, they play a key role in supporting muscle strength and nerve function, helping reduce cramps, improve balance, and support muscle recovery after activity. When included as part of a balanced, thoughtful diet, eggs aren't just an everyday food. They can be a trusted companion on your journey to healthy aging. 2. Bananas, a natural source of potassium and magnesium. Bananas are one of the most familiar fruits out there, found in nearly every household. But behind their simple appearance and naturally sweet taste lies a rich source of nutrients that are especially important for muscle and nerve health, particularly in older adults. One of the most important nutrients in bananas is potassium. A medium banana contains around 420 milligrams of potassium, which is nearly 12% of the recommended daily intake. Potassium plays a vital role in helping the body maintain proper electrical activity in cells, especially in nerve and muscle cells. When potassium levels are too low, signals from the brain can't travel effectively to the muscles. This can lead to muscle cramps, painful spasms, and uncontrolled contractions, often occurring at night during sleep. For older adults, potassium deficiency is fairly common. This can be due to a variety of reasons: an unbalanced diet, the use of diuretics, excessive sweating from light activity, or simply because the body's ability to absorb nutrients naturally declines with age. Bananas are a simple, natural, and accessible way to restore potassium levels, helping muscles function more smoothly and significantly reducing sudden cramping episodes. But bananas don't just offer potassium. They also provide magnesium, another essential mineral that helps relax muscles, calm the nervous system, and support healthy muscle function. When the body is low in magnesium, muscles can become stiff, nerves may become overactive, and fatigue tends to last longer. Magnesium also helps regulate the heartbeat and can reduce feelings of anxiety, something that often goes hand in hand with poor sleep in older adults. Alongside potassium and magnesium, bananas are also a good source of vitamin B6. This important nutrient helps the body produce red blood cells, which carry oxygen to muscle tissue. When muscles get enough oxygen, they stay stronger for longer, experience less soreness, and recover more quickly after activity, whether that's walking, doing chores, or simply moving around throughout the day. An added benefit, bananas can also help improve sleep quality, indirectly but effectively. Thanks to a combination of calming nutrients like magnesium, vitamin B6, and natural carbohydrates, bananas help relax the nervous system, ease tension, promote better sleep, and reduce the chance of being woken up by nighttime cramps. For older adults who often struggle with sleep, waking up at night due to leg pain or muscle cramps, eating a banana an hour or two before bedtime can sometimes make a noticeable difference. When it comes to how much to eat, one banana a day is usually enough to help your body maintain stable levels of potassium and magnesium. For those who experience frequent cramps or show signs of mineral deficiency, 2 bananas a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, may be more helpful. However, for people with diabetes, it's important to be cautious. Bananas do contain natural sugars. In this case, it's best to eat bananas alongside high-fiber foods like oatmeal, nuts, or leafy vegetables. The fiber helps slow down sugar absorption and can help keep blood sugar levels more stable. Another important point to remember is hydration. Muscle cramps and fatigue aren't always caused just by low minerals. They can also come from dehydration. So if you're eating bananas but not drinking enough water, the benefits may be limited. For better results, try pairing bananas with plain water, or even better, coconut water, which is also rich in potassium and natural electrolytes. This combination can enhance muscle recovery and make a real difference in preventing cramps after a long day. In short, bananas are affordable, easy to digest, and packed with essential nutrients like potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6. These nutrients play a key role in reducing cramps, supporting muscle function, aiding recovery, and improving sleep, all common concerns for older adults. When eaten the right way and in moderation, bananas aren't just a snack. They can be a trusted ally for staying healthy and active as we age. 3. Nuts and seeds, rich in magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats. Once we reach our 60s and beyond, many of us start paying closer attention to our diet, especially foods that can help strengthen our muscles, support the nervous system, and prevent cramps and muscle fatigue. Among the most beneficial options are nuts and seeds, small, easy-to-eat foods that are packed with high nutritional value. One of the first things worth noting is that many nuts and seeds are rich in magnesium and potassium. Magnesium helps muscles relax after contracting, eases tension, and reduces soreness. Potassium, on the other hand, helps keep nerve signals and muscle cell activity steady. When the body doesn't get enough of these two key minerals, it becomes much easier to experience uncontrolled muscle contractions, nighttime cramps, or that heavy, tired feeling in the arms and legs, even after light activity. Some standout nuts and seeds that offer excellent support for muscle and nerve health include pumpkin seeds. Just one small serving, about 1 ounce or 28 grams, provides over 160 milligrams of magnesium, which is nearly 40% of the recommended daily intake. Almonds, cashews, and walnuts. These provide a combination of magnesium and potassium, are easy to digest, and are especially gentle on the digestive system, an important consideration for older adults. What makes this group of foods even more special is that, in addition to minerals, they also contain healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids and monounsaturated fats. Omega-3s are natural anti-inflammatories. They help reduce chronic muscle pain and soreness and support the body's ability to recover after physical activity. Monounsaturated fats help improve blood circulation, ensuring that muscle tissues get the oxygen and nutrients they need. This in turn lowers the risk of cramping, especially during the night. Poor circulation is a common underlying cause of unexpected cramps, like that sudden pulled muscle feeling when you shift position in bed. That's why adding nuts and seeds with healthy fats to your diet is a smart and sustainable way to support overall muscle and nerve health from the inside out. As for how to enjoy them, nutrition experts recommend eating about a small handful per day, roughly 1 ounce or 28 grams, which is about 20 to 25 pieces, depending on the type. You don't have to eat them plain. Try sprinkling them over oatmeal, mixing them into yogurt, salads, or breakfast cereal. It adds flavor, texture, and nutrition without becoming boring or repetitive. However, when it comes to eating nuts, there are a few important things older adults should keep in mind. First, choose unsalted, dry roasted, or raw nuts whenever possible. Salted or oil-fried nuts can raise sodium levels and increase unhealthy fats in the body. This can lead to dehydration and strain on the heart, two things that are especially important to manage as we age. Second, watch your portions. Nuts may be small, but they're also high in calories. Eating too many can easily lead to unwanted weight gain if portions aren't controlled. That's why it's best to stick to the recommended amount, a small handful per day. Lastly, if you have digestive issues, it's wise to start with a small amount and see how your body responds. Some nuts are high in fiber and can cause bloating or discomfort when eaten in large quantities, especially for those with sensitive digestion or conditions like gastritis. In addition to their benefits for muscles and nerves, nuts also help regulate blood sugar, lower bad cholesterol, and support heart health, all of which are closely tied to overall quality of life as we age. In short, nuts and seeds like pumpkin seeds, almonds, cashews, and walnuts aren't just healthy snacks. They're also valuable sources of magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats. They help the body maintain strong muscle function, reduce cramps, support healthy circulation, and improve recovery after activity. When included regularly and thoughtfully in your diet, these small foods can make a big difference in helping older adults stay healthy, active, and in control of their well-being every single day. To sum it up, muscle cramps, fatigue, and loss of balance are not inevitable parts of aging. They can be improved and even prevented, often through simple changes in our daily diet. 3 familiar but incredibly effective foods, eggs, bananas, and nuts, make up a powerful trio for supporting muscle and nerve health. Eggs provide complete protein along with vitamin D and B12, helping rebuild muscle, protect nerves, reduce cramping, and improve strength. Bananas are rich in potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, helping balance electrolytes, relax muscles, improve sleep, and ease nighttime muscle pain. Nuts and seeds like pumpkin seeds, almonds, cashews, and walnuts offer magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats, which support blood circulation, reduce inflammation, and enhance recovery after movement. To get the most benefit from these foods, don't forget: drink enough water each day, at least 6 to 8 glasses, especially if you're active or live in a warm climate. Maintain a balanced diet with plenty of vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and minimal processed foods. And always check with your doctor or a registered dietitian, especially if you have underlying health conditions like diabetes, heart disease, kidney issues, or metabolic disorders. We hope today's video has helped you better understand what causes muscle cramps and how to manage and prevent them in a safe, natural way. If you found this content helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel, turning on notifications, and leaving a comment to share your thoughts or ask questions you'd like us to answer. We're here to walk with you on this journey to healthy aging, with care, confidence, and hope. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. We look forward to seeing you in future videos, where we'll continue exploring practical tips, real-life solutions, and helpful knowledge to help you live well, stay joyful, and enjoy a high quality of life at any age.